Hello, my convicts and convicettes. Just a designer convict bringing you guys and gals another quick video. So I'm doing this before obviously we start live streaming. Get everything packed and everything sorted out in a moment. Got to move everything around, but I wanted to kind of do this quickly this morning. Important that I tell you this, just in case that you have any problems or issues with this account coming across. So yep, without further ado, let's get to it. Here we go. So, I was playing last night, enjoying myself on a little bit of Modern Warfare. I've been playing it a little bit because I've been enjoying it more than Cold War due to the problems and issues that Cold War has in terms of the snipers and stuff and things like that. It's just really weird and awkward position that Cold War is in. The game just feels really unbalanced at the moment and it's really frustrating to play. I was playing, got towards the end when obviously we're getting ready to take Rio to bed, and I noticed something kind of weird. Top right hand corner of my screen, or that top right hand corner I should say, there was a problem. And basically what happened is the name on the account was not my name. I was like, what? What is this name? Like, I don't even know what this name is. And as I looked at it, that there's a problem here. So I'm assuming, obviously, as anyone else would assume, I've been hacked, or my account on that from Blizzard being taken. So yeah, it's a thing. So unfortunately, my account was taken by someone, and I'm no longer now have access to it. But if I show you here, this is the account in question. Go over to the PC so you can see it. So as you can see here, someone's put this email address bpuzqfimcb@camo.com. That's their gamer tag, GCAmix. And this wasn't this before, the kappa Convict. It was actually their PSN name, GCAIMX. And you can see their battle tag there as well. Now, I didn't know this at first, but when I actually physically went on the game and was playing, I noticed on the kill cam, my name was completely different, because obviously it was this one here. I was like, what? Why is my name BC Amix, or whatever it is? And I was like, I don't know what's going on here. So I went in to find out what the problem was. Now, it was kind of weird. If you're on console, you need to make sure you do this straight away. Go into your Blizzard account, because you do have an account on Blizzard, those that are on console, and make sure you secure it as much as possible. Make the password, everything super hard to get into and access, and also make sure that the two-step verification is on. It is annoying, two-step verification, or it can be annoying. What it does, it requires you to activate everything through your mobile phone, so whenever anything gets done, you have to then go to your mobile phone, click yes, I am doing this right now, and obviously it will then go through and allow you to make changes to your account. Because I've never used Blizzard, I've never made an account on Blizzard, I've never, wanted to use Blizzard or anything like that. I've always been a console gamer. I didn't do this myself, and my account's now being taken because of it, and he's unlinked. And it's really annoying because when you try to get your account back when it's been taken, there's a few problems going to stand in the way. Obviously, you have to report it to them, which I've reported it to them. But the other thing is, every time you go to try and change anything, it's going to ask for this email address in order to confirm. So it's going to send details to this email address each time. Obviously, this is not my email address. This is their email address that they've conjured up. So no matter what, this email address is always going to be the thing that's going to block me from making any changes, because it's going to this email address. So obviously, with him being able to get access to that and change that, I've now got no problem, no way of accessing the account. He's also unlinked this account from obviously the settings or the pages, whatever, that unlinks it from my my PlayStation account and everything. So he's literally taken my account, picked it up, moved it, and put it somewhere else. So I've got no access to it at all. So I have contacted Blizzard. Hopefully they'll get in contact with me again so we can sort it out. But there's not really a great deal I can do right now, apart from just wait and see what happens. Am I that bothered? Not. I'm not like 100% bothered because I've got notes on that account. So all fool him. All he's got is what my stats were and my kills and stuff and things like that. He's not really got any major DLC or anything like that. And there was nothing really totally linked. The only thing that obviously is a problem is obviously my address was on that account. That was the only thing that would be, somewhat a problem. I luckily did still have access to this account because obviously I was still in Call of Duty, and I managed to log in on my PlayStation account, which obviously goes to this account at the time before he unlinked it, and I was able to delete stuff like my address, and that was really it. It didn't have a mobile number on there or anything like that. It didn't have anything else, which is good because obviously the mobile number is obviously what links, to everything. Me being able to do the second password or second wave of encryption, which obviously does the mobile thing, or going to the app authenticator, obviously get into accounts and stuff. Since then, now I did go and got out my little book here, which I always have with me, and I've gone through each and every one of my passwords on all my accounts, and I've changed every single one of them. Oh dear, which is here, my little book here. I always keep this, and I always put passwords and everything in it, store any information, so I always remember what it is. Because what I try to do is I try to make it as difficult as possible to get into accounts by putting numbers, letters, symbols, and all sorts in passwords to make it as hard as possible. I recommend you do that kind of thing. Always store a written copy of all your passwords, and just think in your head, or go through a dictionary and look up difficult words to spell and stuff, and change up letters for symbols and stuff, and whatever you can, add in symbols in between, whatever you can do. Write it down, change it, make sure it's done. Always make sure the second authenticator is done, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one, basically it links your mobile phone to your account. So whenever someone tries to do anything, it asks your phone. It'll give you like a code to put in. They'll text you, saying, are you authorizing this, and so on and so forth. It's such a handy tool to have because they can't physically steal your mobile number as such, and obviously it's another way of encrypting your accounts to make it much more difficult to get into and give you access to your accounts and whatnot. Unfortunately for now, I've got no access to my Blizzard account, so if you do get anything from this or the Kappa Convict, unless I'm physically saying, which there is no reason I would send you a weird link or anything like that without me physically telling you I'm going to do it, unless it was like a surprise, but even then I would mention I'm going to be doing it for somebody, and I would put a video out on there. So if you get anything with any suspicious activity or weird links and stuff, do not open it, do not go near it, report it. Especially if it's got anything like this, the GC Amix, the Kappa Convict in that kind of way, or obviously GC Amix #2115. If you get anything like this, then do not accept anything from them. Report it. And like I said, I have contacted Blizzard to try and recover this account. Again, like I said, there's nothing special on it. It's got no special. I did buy the battle pass. I don't buy battle passes. I've only bought one battle pass, I think I did. with Modern Warfare. I think. I don't even think I did that, to be honest. The only game that would be disappointing if I do lose it is Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3 had really good KD. That would be kind of annoying. I was a 3 point something KD on that game. My favourite Black Ops game of all time. It did have a couple of DLCs on that one that I did purchase, because obviously at that point we didn't get it for free as much as what we do now. That's about it, I think. I don't think it's linked to anything else. No, I don't think it's linked to anything else. Like I said, it's just purely because it was PlayStation, and when you sign up to PlayStation, obviously you sign up to a Blizzard account. So if you're on console and you do have any Call of Duty, make sure you go into your Blizzard account and change details on it. Go log into it, choose your account, which obviously will be PlayStation or Xbox. Go into it, change up anything on there, and make sure that it's nicely secure. And if you've got anything that doesn't have the two-step verification, which is what it's actually called, then make sure you do the two-step verification on all of your accounts, just to be sure that you are safe and keep your accounts safe as possible. You have to get hold of an account which has got your number on. Maybe contact your phone provider, tell them to change that as well, just as a precaution. If you change your number, just remember to obviously change it in your accounts first, or ask them what number they could change it to, then get it prepared so that when it does go through onto the other account, then obviously it's there. Or take off the mobile number temporarily, quickly change it over, then put the mobile number back on and change it over. Because obviously if you do it beforehand and you lose that number, then obviously you're going to not be able to sign in into anything, because it's going to ask you for verification for your mobile number. But yeah, I've gone through everything, all my accounts that I know of. I've even gone through PC ones I wouldn't really use, like my Epic Games account. I don't use my Epic Games account, but I've even gone into that, found out what accounts I've got, and changed them and added two-step verification to each and every one of them, just to be sure. So be safe, be careful, and watch out what you're doing. Obviously my Kaspersky is on here. I've got Kaspersky as my security. That's not showing any problems. I've checked my PC for any issues and that. Kaspersky has probably been one of the best programs to have that I've ever actually downloaded in terms of security. This program here has been an absolute godsend when it comes to keeping yourself protected, keeping everything safe. It's always give me, ultimate protection. Really cheap to buy, and as you can see, I've got still 162 days on this. It can run in gaming mode or normal mode. Gaming mode means that it won't try and scan during you're playing games and stuff. Obviously, just be aware that you need to maybe every couple of days run a random scan, or make sure you turn it off after you finish gaming so that it can update and it can run its manual, it can run its automatic tasks for you. Otherwise you have to do it yourself. Obviously it'll keep protecting your connections, your internet, it'll keep monitoring all your PC and what it's doing and stuff, and it'll block anything. It's also got its own protection, so it'll protect itself from obviously being changed, or anything being changed within itself that would cause you any problems. It's a really great program. I would definitely 100% recommend Kaspersky as a great way of keeping yourself safe on there. There's a couple of more changes I'm going to make today, just to be sure, because I really don't want any other problems. There's also a VPN on Kaspersky as well, so if you ever want a VPN, you can get a VPN on Kaspersky to keep you safe going on Omegle or anything like that kind of thing. But yeah, keep yourself safe. Be wary of what happens. I'm just going to wait now until Blizzard get back to me, whenever that is, and try and sort it out. If not, then obviously I'll just make a new account. Fair enough. Whatever. But yeah, keep yourself safe. Be aware, and make sure you've got that two-step verification on and you have it linked to your mobile. Just remember, obviously put the right mobile number in and keep it safe. Or if you've got a spare phone that has got, you can buy a new SIM card for, buy a new SIM, put that number in, don't use that phone, keep it somewhere safe, and then just use that for your verification, and then at least your account is completely separated from everything else, and you've got a chance then of getting into accounts, because if you've got access to your number, you can still then access those accounts and change details and make sure that your accounts are safe from sad people, unfortunately, who just want to try and steal stuff from people all the time. Just sad, pathetic people. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I just want to let you know, obviously, what's happening. So if you get anything with that GTA mix or anything like that, then do be aware that obviously this is not me. And just keep an eye out for this, because I've got obviously two monitor. As you can see here, that's my BenQ monitor. This is my Hans G monitor. I've got two monitors, which is obviously why it's such a huge thing. As you can see here, this is what I've sent. Found, email sent, and my name changed to this. Notice I was playing today online. Please revert these. Security account has been hacked. I sent them multiple emails with different pieces of information saying, okay, this is the email address, this is the person's name, yada yada yada. Trying to do whatever I can to make sure. And you can see all the accounts up here at the top of what I'd opened, all the emails I'd opened to try and obviously secure this account to make sure that I get it back. But when the account's constantly asking to send to an email address that doesn't exist to you, isn't a great idea. You can't really get around that. So, and I guess in a good way, because obviously you've got to think in the mind of a hacker or someone who steals your passwords. Would you want them to be able to get around it as easy as just going, oh well, if I do this, this, and this, then it reverts that problem, and then I can do it. So I get obviously the reason for it. It's just unfortunate that they got the password to that specific account. But like I said, I've changed my PlayStation, I've changed my Twitter, Steam, Epic, Riot, every single thing I've gone through, all my email addresses, whatever email addresses I've got, you name it, I've gone through it and changed it and then written it, like I said, all in this book. So yeah, so we're good, we're safe, nothing else has been touched. I've been through everything else, nothing else has been touched, just this one account. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to give you a heads up what was going on, and just let you know what's happened. So please be safe, be careful. Like I said, don't, if you receive any suspicious links from my name, the Kappa Convict, or anything like that, or that GCA mix, just ignore it. Like I said, I would only tell you I was going to send you a link if I tell you physically like this, I'm going to send you a link, or I'm physically talking to you and say I'm going to send you a link. I would not, send you anything like that. I wouldn't generally send links anyway, unless I physically say it in a video. So if you get anything weird, do be wary about it, and obviously treat it as suspicious. Contact me, send me a message on my Twitter. Just make sure. That's another one I probably need to double check this morning, is Discord. So if you do on Discord get anything, just be wary. I'm going to change that right now as I finish this video. So yeah, anyway, you know what it is. It is Convict signing out. As always, I salute you. Be safe. Slap on that second verification, authenticator, whatever they want you to send or do, make sure you do it. And yeah, bye for now.